in here, which is rather an interesting project, I believe. This is a new ram, and I'm going to mount this on the tiller with this end going to the trim tab so that I can steer the boat via the trim tab with the tiller pilot. It will take a lot of load off that tiller pilot, it should run a lot quieter, and I believe it's going to work more effectively. If I mount this bracket that way up, that one goes onto the trim tab. That allows for a bit of angle adjustment on there, should work well. That now, yeah. Now I put a pin down there, and that can adjust this angle quite a lot. That's lovely. Maybe that one doesn't go on there. That end sits on a pin on the trim tab. That end on a pin on the tiller. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. Here's the new thinking. This end, I'll just put a pin in the trim tab crossbar. That'll sit on that. This end, I'm going to put a pin in here, and it's going to go into a bush sort of thing, which will allow it to rotate that way. And this allows it to have a bit of angle movement that way. And that should work. Turn this cutting bit round. So it's round that way. Give it a new edge. They're very, very good, these little cutting tools, because you can replace the tip and you get two tips on each one. That's the first time I've turned that one round. Let's see if that cuts any better. Low now, aren't we? Take it up just a little bit. Send the ball in there. Into there. We will turn that piece around. That end looks pretty good. I think we'll just face it out quickly. Let's fabricate them. Have a look, first of all. That looks good. And secondly, I want to put a very short bit in there. We could put a close that centre on. That one there. The centre of that just to support it a bit. Like that. Lock that up. A bit of oil on there. Then we're going to take this down to 10mm. Should be it. I think it's good. I think that's good. Let's put it out of there. That comes out of the way. It'll be warm. Cool down. There it is. We'll put one of my 8mm studs in there, and that will just sit in there. Might be able to set that into the tiller. That would be great, wouldn't it? We'll see when we get there. So we're up here in my little attic with my self-made OSB wardrobe. A lovely view out over the garden. And over there, my ghoster sail, which is just laid out to dry a little bit before I pack it. And just going to have a look through the bag of what we're going to take, because it's packing the bag time. So a couple of pilot books. I've got the pilot book for North Africa and Mediterranean Spain, and Hazel's got the one for the Adriatic. This is the entire Mediterranean G3 chart for my plotter. Then in there, not much else in there. Some of the cloth that I use, the waterproof cloth that I'm going to make a cover for that with, and taking it with me generally. And some diving earplugs. Insurance documents. And in there is the box with the, that I showed you a couple of weeks ago with the engine mounts and everything. Plus, a lot of courtesy flags. So we've got Malta there. What's that? Tunisia, Croatia, Greece. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Turkey? Turkey, good. And some more somewhere, haven't we? We've got Italy. Yeah, the microphone, which I'm taking with me. And that is about it for excitement, I believe. But there we are, we're packing. The ghoster sail's coming with us and getting ready to go. What have you got there, Hazel?
It is an egg box.
An egg box, let's have a look. Okay. We better open that, haven't we?
Better run.
It's pretty exciting, isn't it? So,
Ta-da!
okay. Yeah. Oh, we seem to conveniently have a box of eggs here, so we'll try one in there.
Oh, okay.
See if it works.
Oh dear. This is pretty anxiety-inducing.
I'd say, because we've never tried it before, have we? Okay, so you can't turn it upside down unless you put a bit of foam or something on the top of it. But they sit in there nicely, don't they?
Imagine the sea rolling.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Good, stick a lid on.
Okay.
room in there, isn't there? There's room for something else as well, I'd have thought.
Yeah.
Clips down with 4 clips, that's pretty secure. And what's that on the top there then?
It's a little push to lock, okay. So it's a little air
A
vent.
little air vent, yeah, and some sort of dial, M and D, month and day, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you just slide that. So
Oh, you slide that.
January, and what's the date today?
Today is the 9th.
Okay, you better set that then. Otherwise it wouldn't work properly, would
No.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
And how many eggs do you get in there?
24. That would be 2 dozen.
Wow.
Yeah.
That look, actually, you know, all clowning aside, that does actually look pretty stable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a quality egg box, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's space for cheese
Space for,
top.
True.
space for a gentle bit of cheese on top. Yeah.
But you can't, if you want to flip your eggs, you have to do it manually. You have to
Yeah.
flip each one.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Unless you did put a bit of foam or something on top, then you could just turn the whole box upside down.
Yeah.
It's a quality egg box, that, I think. Very
I
nice.
think so too. I'm pleased.
Well, Hazel, what have we been doing?
Today we laid a hedge. Oh, well, we tried to.
Yeah, so it's our first attempt at laying a hedge, isn't it? And this is Hazel. It's hazel bush, hazel tree is what we're saying. That's Hazel talking to you. Lots of hazels.
Eventually we want it to be this height about, right?
Yeah, that's our goal.
There.
Yeah, we've laid a lot of hazel bits horizontal. And I say our first go, but I'm pleased really.
Yeah. I hope it grows well.
Yeah.
And then in the coming years
Exactly.
we can weave it in more and
Absolutely.
make it thicker.
Yeah, we'll keep at it over a few years and hopefully we'll get a good section of hedge there. One more pan.
Natural hedge.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of bits of yew growing in there, but we've gone down behind the yew, up into the corner. Yeah, hard work, huh? And there you go. Well, our time here has flown by. It's been busy. It's been almost 2.5 months, just over 2 months. Done a lot of yard work, a lot of tidying up the garden, chopped a lot of firewood, tidied up in here in the workshop, built this bench that is now full of clutter. Actually made a little start on the old BSA. I'll show you that under the covers there. Little start. One day I hope to rebuild that and maybe even video it, you never know. The BSA rebuild project. Yeah, so made some bits up for the boat. At Christmas, of course, New Year's, all that. Got rid of a lot of junk that was stuff that was largely left over from the boat build that was still here. Took that off to the garbage tip, disposed of it properly. That's nice, freed up some space. But now it's time to head back, and by the time this video comes out, we will be underway, heading back to the boats, and I'm looking forward to that. Change of scenery, get back to Tapatya, some projects to do on her and on Alanya Wally, exciting stuff, and then hopefully sailing into the Med later this year. Very, very exciting. Anyhow, there we go. Thanks for watching. See you back on the boat next time. Bye.